I gotta take a sit down for a second. Here in this rock face. Just for a second. Get a little cool breeze. Somewhat of an elevation. And the air comes through here pretty well for the most part. It's actually not bad. It's fluctuates between 80 and 90 depending on where you're located in the forest here. Anyhow, I always go off trail, and I'm surprised. I don't think the chicks like my my blood chemistry because, as I said, it's the blood gas that attracts them that is expirated. Oh, that's gonna be a nice. That would be a nice shot. Yeah. Anyhow, but digital mobile devices can't. I was told by a woman who owned a studio, a print photography studio, and for art frames and all. She said that digital cameras are the way to go. Digital phones, they don't transfer. So if you wanted to sell your artwork, you're wasting your time using a phone, and that's why most of what I've done has been a waste of time. But so right now, actually, as you can see, or might have seen, wearing long pants. See, long. Wait, leg up one more time. Nope, I can't get it high enough. So long pants and long sleeve shirt with rolled up cuffs. But even so, my shirt is soaked, pretty well, not saturated, but it's pretty wet. And you know, I've been looking all day. The last couple hours I've been out here for a spot to get some sun. It's like 4:30. The sun goes down about 8 o'clock now. And a lot of times, like I said, you can either have tree rot at the bottom, or you can have fire in the air. It's triggered by a lightning strike, which oftentimes they are. But lightning will usually strike the crown of a tree, and if it's a tree like that, it doesn't split to the ground. It'll ignite at the base, set fire inside of the tree. Actually, I've seen that occur. But here in the forest, the winds get so high sometimes. I mean, several 100-year-old trees are uprooted. It's here on the coast. It's like Mount Washington, New Hampshire, which I climbed, well, only 7 times, but back when my father and brother were younger. But has the most changeable weather in all of the world. Well, Lake of the Clouds off Tuckerman's Ravine when you go up to the mountain height. But and it has, I thought it was the second, I think it is now been recognized as having the coldest temperature on the planet, New Hampshire, about 100 miles away from where I live. Well, Mount Washington anyway. If it's even, yeah, I think it's about that, maybe less. But so anyhow, yeah, it's such a really cool area. So yeah, so it's about running 85 to 95 or 80 to 90, 95 when you're in the forest more deep, as I've been. Here I'm at elevation, so it's probably cooled down to about 80. But the west is suffering extreme droughts. Lake Mead, all the major lake reservoirs and the aquifers, which feed the growth of the major conglomerate farmlands, which are owned not by the small farmer rancher anymore. It looks like somebody left their suit jacket out here. It's wild. Still got a tag on it. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. What's that say? Talbot's. $159. It's an interesting jacket. I mean, I want to wear it, but well, it's a suit. With I guess the vest and the whole deal. But so somebody stole it, maybe. Well, I can't see stealing all that much. I mean, that'd be awkward. Anyhow, yeah, but you know, in this country, Bill Gates is the largest individual owner of farmland. All right, Monsanto, and I think Dow Chemical, I think they owned 80% of the farmland, arable land in the entire country. Monsanto, if you remember Roundup, all the cancer that was caused by Roundup, all the people that were dying from it. And, anyhow, the Agent Orange in Vietnam, the defoliants they used, there were earlier defoliants, Agent White, Agent Purple. My Uncle Michael was exposed to as a Marine. He did 3 tours of duty when they were the advisors, helping out the villagers. Anyhow, they're horrible. American corporations. Other corporations around the world think they're bad. Nah, America's got them beat hands down. I've said it before. America leads the world in corrupt government, corrupt officials, corrupt politicians, corrupt business persons. I mean, it doesn't matter. America's the leading corrupt government in the entire world. It's sickening. It really saddens your soul. So I think I'm gonna slow down a lot. You usually move along at a pretty good clip, and so my wind gets impacted. I can continue on this way. And, well, not directly sunlight. That's not so good. So, but this is a route that crossed over to, there's a trail right there. I'm gonna head off in that direction, I think.